told you the topic, difference between Samatha meditation and Vipassana meditation. And also I recited one of the gathas. That gatha is not connected with meditation, but however, in the evening I read that gatha. I like to tell you the meaning of that gatha. Aparuta tesang amatasodara. The path leading to Nibbana is open. Ye sotavanto pamchassu saddam. Those who are earnest to listen to Dhamma can release the faithfulness. I think you understand. Without faithfulness or saddha, you are unable to listen to Dhamma and also practice meditation. Practice of meditation is very, very important, because without practicing meditation, you can't develop your mental powers. Mental powers means psychic powers. I don't tell you that psychic powers means not abnormal powers. The powers included in your mind. So how far you are developing the mental powers, developing mindfulness as well as concentration. You can't practice meditation, and also you can't live successful life, and also you can't succeed your daily activities also. So therefore, the Buddha very thoroughly reminded us, his audience, the value of development of mental composure. I think concentration or contemplation of the mind. Because contemplation of the mind or one-pointedness of the mind is needed to develop your inner qualities. And also very greatly, it is effective in your success of your daily activities also. So therefore, first of all, I like to tell you something a little bit about the meditation. Now, usually in your daily life, you use your eyes to see. You use your ears to listen. You use your tongue to taste. You use your nose to smell. And also you use your body for tactile sensation. For the tactile sensation, you use the body. So, however, this is not the meditation. You are breathing. Usually, in your daily life, you are breathing in and breathing out. But however, actually doing anything, any activity, usually is not the meditation. So therefore, in your daily life also you are, can you listen? No. Can you listen? And there is a rain. So, why not? You are using your five-fold sense organs to do many activities. And also when you are sleepy, you sleep usually. When you are hungry, you eat something. Actually, they are daily activities. But however, in the meditation, mindfulness and concentration as well as contemplation are necessary to do them properly. So that is the meditation. So therefore, if you are doing any activity, if you are doing them mindfully and having concentration, thinking that I am doing this deed to help the others and also help to oneself, both. Most of you are talking about the helping the others. But according to my understanding, helping oneself first. Priority should be given to help oneself. What kind of help? Development of your mental culture. If you are possible to develop your mental culture, actually you are very qualified person. You may become very qualified person to help the others. In respect of developing your mental culture, actually the purpose of it is to help the others. Leading generous life. So without leading generous life, you are unable to do good or wholesome deeds, avoiding from unwholesome deeds. So therefore, how far you are helping the others generously, so far you can do good. Otherwise, you can't do good. You are not having opportunity to do good. Therefore, meditation is very, very instrumental to you, helpful to you to develop your mental culture and also concentration, that is samadhi, and also contemplation, one-pointedness of your mind. So therefore here, first of all, you must cultivate good thoughts in your mind. If you are unable to cultivate good thoughts, you happen to develop ignorance. You are developing ignorance, but it is not helping you developing ignorance. So therefore, first of all, you must cultivate wholesome thoughts in your mind. And also I thoroughly tell you, I like to tell you that according to the environment you are living now, if you are not having good association, if you are not frequently listening to Dhamma, if you are not practicing Dhamma, actually you can't cultivate good thoughts. No opportunity to cultivate good thoughts, no wholesome thoughts. And also at the same time, you must be able to remind or recollect inferentially the past life. I might have done good deeds in the past, in the previous birth. I have cultivated good thoughts in the past. That's why you have been born at present life. So therefore, you can remember, you can remind the past deeds also done by you. Ubbecha kata punyata, to have done merits or wholesome thoughts, developing wholesome thoughts in the past. So if you are possible to remind them in the present life, as well as cultivating new good thoughts in your mind, then only you can develop them. That is the meditation. So therefore, first of all, you must remain in the good thoughts in your practical life. So when you are remaining in the good thoughts and leading relevant practical life, whenever you are doing some occupations and also in your domestic affairs, actually you can further develop the wholesome thoughts and cultivate them. So cultivate the wholesome thoughts and also developing them is the meditation. So therefore, usual activities are not meditation. Now, usually we are doing something relevant to enjoy the sensual pleasures. How far you are living in this karma loka, where there are enjoyable sensual pleasures. And also in the meditation, first of all, you must minimize engaging involvement of sensual pleasures. I think already you might have heard about the fivefold hindrances. Kama, Chanda, Vyapada, Tina Vidya, Uddhacha, Kukkucha, Vichikicha. Now again, I like to translate them into English. Kama, Chanda, that is the eagerness to do additional sensual pleasures. Because you can't prevent from enjoy sensual pleasures as the layman. But however, additional sensual pleasure, excessive, unlimited enjoyment of unlimited sensual pleasure, leading luxurious life. Actually, that is the karma chand. So if I tell to the layman that prevent from enjoyment of sensual pleasure, that is not rational. I think if there are you in this world, they will not accept that. But however, Buddha's teachings is moderation in enjoyment of sensual pleasures. Now, when you are going to meditate on a certain object, selected object, actually, first of all, you must get rid of excessive or unlimited sensual pleasures. I think you understood what I said. And vyapada, you must get rid of malicious thoughts, malice, hateful thoughts. Hatred should be prevented before meditation, practicing meditation. Tina with the sluggish and torpor. I think they are the technical terms relevant to that Tina midday. Usually you know them. You might have heard them. Uddhacha Kukkucha. Uddhacha means fickle mind, distracted mind. I think good term is fickle, F-I-C-K-L-E-D, fickle mind. Like a fish drawn out of the watery abode. Very good simile given in Dhammapada. Therefore, your mind should be contemplated. Kukkucha means remorsefulness, repentedness. Because after doing some bad deeds, unwholesome deeds, sometimes some are very simple, some triple matters, deeds, vices, some are. Remind him repeatedly, psychologically, it is very bad. I think Buddha also not confirm it. I think you understood that. Confirmation of or repeating the same unwholesome thoughts done negligently in the present birth or in the previous birth. Actually, you should not remind them. Always you must thoroughly determine not forget them. But if you have done some weighty unwholesome actions, I think you have heard about Garuka Kamma, Anantariya Kamma. Actually, sometimes your mind is repented. But however, Kukucha or repented mind is hindrance to meditate, contemplate your mind. Therefore, you must get away from Kukucha also. In Sinhala language, Kukusa, after doing a bad deed. And Vichikicha, perplexity. Actually, before starting meditation, you must get away from perplexity, doubt. Perplexity is the good term. So therefore, you must believe in Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, triple gems. You must believe in previous birth and the results of good and bad deeds doing by you, and also the next birth, and also the precepts taught by the Buddha in Vinaya Pitaka. Some precepts relevant to layman as well as to the bhikkhus. There are more precepts protected by the bhikkhus, but as the layman, you can observe and protect Attanga Sila, Pancha Sila, Ajivattamaka Sila. I think you have heard about the Ajivattamaka Sila before meditation. Actually, majority of the meditators, they are practicing Ajivattamaka Sila as the layman. The last one is right livelihood, because as the layman, give livelihood is very good, very important. Actually, these necessary precepts should be protected by you before meditation. And also environment, simple life and plain life, that is also necessary as an instructions given in Visuddhimagga and some other books written by many Sri Lankans and also some foreign monks. If you read I think nowadays I am reading some meditation, Samatha meditation taught by Bhikkhu Analayo. I think very good book. You must read it. He has given all the details in simple language. You must understand them. Now my topic is, what is the difference between Samatha meditation and Vipassana meditation? The Buddha approved Vipassana meditation because he approved Vipassana meditation or development of insight. Insight meditation is very important to remove from this recurrent cycle of birth. Removal of recurrent cycle of birth is attainment of Nibbana. So therefore, Vipassana meditation is given priority in Buddhism. I like to pay your attention that Samatha meditation, that is suppression of the defilements or defiled thoughts, that is Samatha meditation. Actually, whatever defilement is suppressed could be arisen repeatedly. That is not the solution to get rid of this samsaric journey. So therefore, samatha meditation is also necessary to succeed your daily activities for the composure, one-pointedness or contemplation. But however, samatha meditation is not enough to remove from this samsara. So therefore, Buddha approved the value of Vipassana meditation inside development. I like to pay your attention that Samatha meditation, there are different Samatha meditational methods were prevalent before the advent of the Buddha also. I think you might have heard about it. Some saints, some sages, in some civilizations, they have practiced Samatha meditation and they have attained some abnormal miracles, miraculous abilities. That you might have heard about some, Buddha also taught some miraculous life. Ubbe Nivasana, recollection of the past events, and also Chutupapada Jnana, ability to know about the results of the good and bad deeds, one who is dead, and what would happen to him after his death, like that. That is Chutupada Jnana, that is also known as Dibba Chakku. But these kinds of abnormal qualities have been received by before the advent of the Buddha by some sages, by saints. And also Asavakya Jnana is quite different. That is specific only to the Buddha. Because Asavakya Jnana is elimination of all the defilements. After elimination of all the defilements, one who is attained Nibbana or Arahanship. So Asavakya Jnana is very, very specific, abnormal ability. But it is also praised by the Buddha because how far you are remaining in those the other abilities, so far you have, although you are capable to practice those abnormal powers, after practicing samatha meditation, actually you are not got rid of this samsara. So therefore, samatha meditation is very valuable. But however, Buddha appreciated Vipassana meditation. When you talk about samatha meditation, actually there are over 40 species of samatha meditation, 40 kinds of samatha meditation. The Buddhanusati meditation, Dhammanusati meditation, Sanghanusati meditation, recollection of the spiritual qualities of the Buddha, Buddhanusati meditation. That is also regarded as a meditation. Dhammanusati meditation, recollecting the spiritual qualities of the Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha. Sanghanusati meditation, recollecting the spiritual qualities of the Mahasangha, the community of the Buddha. And Chaganusati, recollecting the value of generosity. I think all of you are practicing dana, giving dana, and also helping the others. That is Chaganusati, and also it is can be explained that if you like to, if you are possible to renounce or giving up all the pleasurable things, That is also known as Chaganusati. Now, as a layman, they are leading, some are leading married life, some are leading unmarried life. But those who are leading married life, actually, then only, there also you can reduce sensual pleasures gradually. In enjoyment of the sensual pleasures or sexual pleasures, there must be a moderation. That is also very important to develop the chaganus. I think those who are trended only to enjoy sensual pleasures in the lay life, Buddha did not approve that. I think you remember some lay devotees during the advent of the Buddha, during the time of Buddha. I think they had come to the Buddha and they have stated that although they were lay disciples of the Buddha, they were wearing white clothes and occasionally they were listening to very profound teachings of the Buddha, Satipatthana. I think you read the Kandaraka Sutta of Majjhima Nikaya, second volume. Mayampi Bante Kalena Kalang Chatusu Satipathanesu Suppatikita Chitta Bhavisa. I think in those Pali terms, he had said to the Buddha, uttered to the Buddha, that occasionally, although they were laymen, they were taking effort to practice fourfold Satipatthana. I think Satipatthana, you know, the very major, very important sutta in Tripitaka, in the teachings of the Buddha. So in that statement, we can thoroughly understand that remaining as the layman also, wearing clothes, white clothes, leading very simple and plain life, occasionally you can listen to fourfold Satipatthana, which means that actually leading very simple and plain life, not trended to enjoyment of excessive sensual pleasure. So therefore here you must be able to understand that pre-qualification for meditation as well as the suppression of defilements should be done gradually. Now I am addressing the layman, and some bhikkhus also, they may listen to my sermon. But however, as the layman, you, although leading lay life, remaining in the laity, you must be able to moderate in enjoyment of sensual pleasures. That is the one of the results of developing the Samatha meditation. That is Chaganusati. Now, usually Chaga means giving. But here, the meaning of Pali term Chaga is, I think, accorded with my explanation. Leading a married life, but however, giving up the excessive enjoyment of sensual pleasure. That is also Chaga. But today, what has happened? Some youth, they have become married life, but however, their only desire is to enjoy, not to bring forth the children, but enjoyment is the prior requisite of their life. That's why their married life also have become unsuccessful. So therefore here, Samatha meditation, in the Samatha meditation, Chaganusati, and also Devatanusati meditation. I think haven't you heard about Devatanusati? Devatanusati means, I think in some textual matters in Buddhist texts, actually Devata. Devata means some gods, some deities. some some deities who are having right view, Samadhi. So they are also helping the laymen who are living in this karma loka. Therefore, we are transferring merits to the Devata, deities also. Because when we transfer merits to the Devata, deities, actually they may protect you. Here, protection means guiding you to do good. Guiding you to do good. That is the protection. Otherwise, they are not protecting in another way, but guiding you to do good. Sometimes you are misguided. Some misguided bhikkhus at that time. In one of the suttas I have seen, there was a misguided bhikkhu. He have misunderstood that he was an arahant. But however, that devata, that deity came to him and guided him to go to the Buddha. He may teach you about how to attain Nibbana, attain Arahantship. So like that, some Samadhi deities can help you. So therefore, we are always transferring merits, reminding the good qualities of deities also. That is also regarded as bhavana, meditation. And upasamanusati. Upasamanusati means tranquilizing your mind. I think that is very important. Some meditational methods known as upasamanusati, tranquilizing your mind. For the tranquilizing your mind, what is necessary? Actually, tranquility depend on mindfulness and also avoiding from some emotions, emotional feelings. If you are possible to avoid from some emotional feelings. What I mean by emotional feelings, I will give you one example. Now, usually, sometimes you are angry, annoyed. But however, if you develop that annoyance into hatred, that is an emotion. If you develop annoyance to resentment, fatigue in Pali language, that is an emotion. Now, sometimes when you are very enjoyable opportunity, after about your thinking about your children and some other relatives and your friends, actually you are enjoying. But however, if you develop that enjoyment into unlimited stage, that is an emotion. You must prevent from that emotion. Otherwise, you can't develop the meditation known as upasamanusati. So like that actually, and also some sorrowfulness after departing from your beloved ones. Sometimes you are very sorrowful. You are afflicted. Some are practicing the self-affliction also during the advent of the Buddha. But however, instead of afflictions or sorrowfulness, if you, without improving that affliction or sorrowfulness into very lamentation, that is an emotion. You understood that? So, to prevent from that emotional feelings, actually upasamanusati bhavana meditation is very useful. I think you understood what I said. Actually, there are some other samatha meditational methods, kayanusati, and also kaya gathasati, and some other thinking about the repugnance of the body. I think, have you heard about Navasivatika during the advent of the Buddha? Unlike today, some bhikkhus had gone to the cemetery and examining the different variations of the body gradually. I think in that sutta, ninefold variations of the body, changes of the body. Some bhikkhus remaining in the cemetery, they have attained, after meditation of that Sivatika meditation, they have attained Arahanship. But it is very dangerous because some bhikkhus at that time, after understanding the repugnance, I think you understand the meaning of repugnance of the body, actually they themselves committed suicide. They went to the forest after having an object from the Buddha to meditate and thinking about the impermanency of the body, repugnance of the body, actually they decided to commit suicide. But later on, Buddha prevented it. But some of them committed suicide. So therefore, practicing that meditation is not relevant to layman, but some bhikkhus at that time, they practiced that meditation, that Samatha meditation. And also Chittanupassana. Chittanupassana is one of the Samatha meditational methods. I think you yourself must understand the disposition, all the dispositions. I think you understand the disposition means different character traits depending on your mind. If your mind is very distracted, you must understand. If your mind is having very wholesome thoughts, you must understand it. If your mind is full of unwholesome thoughts, you must understand it. If you understand that your mind is full of wholesome thoughts, usually, actually, you are very happy. Nowadays, many devotees come to the temples, they are having appala. In single language, I can't translate it into English. They are having appala in this period, in this duration time. They happen to go abroad and come back after finishing that appala period. But appala is actually, if you mindfully observe your mind, chitta, you have done bad deeds in the past. Now the results of those bad deeds have come upon you. That is the appala. So therefore, if you are mindfully examining your mind very carefully, if your mind is, whether your mind is full of wholesome thoughts, no appala. If your mind is full of unwholesome thoughts, akusala, actually that is appala. You must divert appala from sapala to sapala. So therefore, they are engaged in different ritualistic practices. So therefore, Chittanupassana is very important. Understanding what are the thoughts included, cultivated in your mind. Actually, that is introspective psychology. Introspection. Introspection is very important. Ability to what is cultivated in your mind and what is not cultivated in your mind. You must take effort to, as a bhavana, as a meditation. If you haven't cultivated good thoughts, you must cultivate good thoughts. Then only, actually, your progress of your Chittanupassana, understanding the chitta, the mind. So that is also, and also very important in Satipatthana Sutta, included in Samatha meditation. Vedanānupassana. It is divided into three parts: Sukha Vedana, Dukkha Vedana, Adukkha Masukha Vedana. Sukha Vedana, comfortable feeling; Dukkha Vedana, discomfortable feeling; Adukkha Masukha Vedana, indifferent feelings. Actually, they are the threefold divisions of Vedana. Sukha, Dukkha, Adukkha, Masukha. But however, feelings are also always changing. Now, I like to pay your attention that all these Samatha meditational methods are leading to development of Vipassana meditation also. All these Samatha meditational methods are developed into Vipassana meditation or Vipassana meditation, development of your insight. I can give one example. In Anapanasati meditation, at the end of my sermon, I will give some instructions to practice Anapanasati meditation for a few minutes. Actually, in Anapanasati meditation, in the fourth stage, Passambayang Kaya Sankarang Assasissamiti Sikkati. Passambayang Kaya Sankarang Assasissamiti Sikkati. Regarding the inhalation and exhalation, or breathing in and breathing out, I think you can develop your insight. Regarding the breath as a sankhara or disposition, or sankhara preparation or condition thing. So therefore, all the Samatha meditations are ended in Vipassana meditation. Whenever you are developing the Buddhanussati meditation, actually you can understand the qualities, gradually reaching to the qualities belonging to the Buddha, developed by the Buddha. Now, as an example, the quality of Arahant. I think you know about the Arahant, worthy of accepting any benefits given by the donors. That is one meaning of the Arahant. Now, gradually you can become closer to that spiritual quality of the Buddha. But immediately you can't compare your qualities, that quality with that of the Buddha. But gradually, step by step, you can be closer to that Arahant. And also one meaning of Arahant is eliminated all the defilements. But you haven't reached that. But gradually you can reach that. Initially, at the outset, actually, you can minimize actually keeping defiled thoughts or corrupt thoughts in mind. And gradually you are reaching to the quality of that Buddha. So like that, actually the qualities of the Buddha, spiritual qualities of the Dhamma, and also gradually you can develop. But immediately you can't get the profit of insight development. But however, gradually you must practice these kinds of meditations and you must be able to reach the arahantship. So therefore, here I like to tell you some more about the value of Vipassana meditation. I think, what are the Vipassana meditations? Anicca, Dukkha and Anatta. Now, first of all, you must think about yourself. What is impermanent? I is impermanent. Ear is impermanent. And similarly, some other organs belonging to you are impermanent. and relevant objects. Now, I and also the sight seen by you is also impermanent, and also I consciousness is important. Ear consciousness is impermanent. So like that you can understand all the fivefold organs and relevant objects, and also the mind erupted out of the connection of these two actually impermanent. So you can understand that your inert qualities, all the inert life is impermanent, and also external world, that is also impermanent. Material world also impermanent. About the material world, you can't understand very easily the impermanence of material world, but usually the impermanence of your inner life is well understood. Because if you are watchful about your own life, we are leading very short life. But when we are leading very short life, if you examine and scrutinizing, you observe very carefully, closely to the rapid changes of your life, your panchakanda, I think you can understand the impermanence of your life. So therefore, actually, whenever you understand the impermanence of life, actually, you must first of all understand the impermanence of your own life. Your eyesight is impermanent, actually, gradually decay in your body, and also you are coming older and older, and finally we happen to definitely die. So actually understanding if anybody understands the impermanence of all the internal organs, I think when you are meditating, atti masmin kaye kesa loma naka danta, all the anatomical divisions of your body, from head to your toe, you can understand the impermanence of them. If you understand the impermanence of all the organs of belonging to you, very easily you can understand the impermanence of the external world. I think gradually the external world, material world, will also become impermanent, but they don't feel sorrowfulness. But we, as the living creatures, sentient beings, we are experiencing the sorrowfulness, and also understanding the soullessness. Now, I like to use the insubstantiality, soullessness. There is no permanent entity in our whole life. So that is the Vipassana or Vipassana meditation, development of your insight. But to succeed all these meditational methods, actually always you must be able to observe yourself, your fathom-long body. All are included in your fathom-long body. I mean the fathom-long body means sorrowfulness is included in your life, and the cause of sorrowfulness is also included in this fathom-long body. And the path leading to cessation of sorrowfulness is also included in this fathom-long body. And also cessation of sorrowfulness is also included in this fathom-long body. I think you understood that. So that is the Vipassana meditation. So here, I think you understood some of them. There are many details connected with Vipassana meditation, but however, instead of reading many things about the bhavana with the meditational method, I think better to observe yourself. If you observe yourself, your life, actually, you can understand the impermanence of your life, sorrowfulness of your life, and soullessness of your life. That is how to divert Samatha meditation into Vipassana meditation. So therefore, today I selected that topic, meditation, how to differentiate Samatha meditation from Vipassana meditation. I want to tell you about one point only. Actually, our purpose is not to get the abnormal powers. I told you about the abnormal powers. Now, some people are very anxious to know about uh, reading the mind of others. That is abnormal power acquired by a meditator in the Buddha, during the advent of the Buddha, and also before the advent of the Buddha also. But our purpose is not to get those abnormal powers. But however, only one abnormal power, that is asavakya. After practicing Samatha and Vipassana meditation, actually you must be able to attain Nibbana. So I bless you that after listening to my sermon, may you be able to attain Nibbana, and may you live long in peace and happiness. Yeah, yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Now listen to me, and you can uh, practice 5 minutes of meditation. That is, as I told you early, Anapanasati Bhavana. Now, I think I already have got the necessary instructions. Sattva assasati, sattva passasati. Now, usually you are breathing in and breathing out, but however, now you can close your eyes and keep your right hand on the left hand, and mindfully you will be watchful on breathing in and breathing out. You need not to count, but usually when it is happening, you must be mindful on breathing in and breathing out. You can practice it for 5 minutes. Okay, you have done it well. Sukhi Diga Eko Bhava. May you live long in peace and happiness. Now we can transfer merits to the deities also, gods also. Etthavatha chammihi sambadham punya sampadam sabbe deva modantu sabba sampatti vidyā. Etthavatha chammihi sambadham punya sampadam sabbe deva modantu sabba sampatti vidyā. Etthavata chammehi sambatam punya sampadam sabbe deva modantu sabba sampatti siddhya.